Have you ever looked at your phone and wondered why the world is split into different times? Why is it morning for you, but the middle of the night for someone across the ocean? It seems normal to us now, but a little over 100 years ago, time zones did not exist. Every single town had its own time. If you walked 20 miles to the next town, you had to change your watch by a few minutes. How did people live like that? Why did they do it? And more importantly, what actually changed everything? Welcome to WonderDoc Studio. We dive deep into the world's hidden realities twice every week. Don't miss a single discovery. Join us. To understand how we fix this mess, we first have to ask a very basic question. What is a time zone? Think of the Earth as a giant spinning ball. The sun shines on only one side of this ball at a time. As the Earth spins, different parts of the world turn to face the sun. Because of this spin, noon happens at different times for different places. When the sun is directly above your head, it is noon for you. But for a city a few hundred miles to your west, the sun has not reached the top of the sky yet. For them, noon is still a few minutes away. So a time zone is just a wide slice of the Earth where everyone agrees to lock their clocks to the exact same hour. This way, we do not have to change our watches every time we walk to the next neighborhood. But why did we start doing this? Why couldn't every town just keep its own local sun time? For thousands of years, nobody cared. A farmer in the 1700s only cared about the sun above his own fields. If he wanted to meet a neighbor, they both used the local town clock. Life was slow and nobody was traveling fast enough to notice a difference. But then, the world invented something that changed everything: the steam train. Suddenly, these fast machines were moving humans across the country at 30 or 40 miles an hour. And this is where the real nightmare began. Imagine you are a train driver. You start your journey in a city where the clock says 12 p.m. You drive fast for 1 hour to the next major station. When you arrive, your pocket watch says 1 p.m., but the station clock on the wall says 12:48 p.m. Who is right? The truth is, both clocks are perfectly right according to their own local sun. This caused massive confusion. Train companies had to print massive timetables with dozens of different local times for just one single trip. It was almost impossible for passengers to read. Even worse, it was incredibly dangerous. If two trains were traveling toward each other on a single track and their drivers were using different town times, they could not predict when they would pass each other. This led to horrific head-on train crashes. Clocks that disagreed were literally costing human lives. The world desperately needed a solution. So who solved it? In Canada, there was a brilliant engineer named Sir Sandford Fleming. He did not care about the problem until he missed a train himself in 1876 because a printed schedule had a simple mistake. He got so angry that he decided to redesign how the entire world tracks time. Fleming looked at a globe. He knew the Earth is a perfect circle of 360 degrees. He also knew it takes 24 hours for the Earth to complete one full spin. So he did some basic math. He divided 360 by 24, and the answer was 15. Fleming proposed a beautiful, simple plan. Let's divide the entire planet into 24 even vertical strips, like the slices of an orange. Each slice would be 15 degrees wide. Within each slice, every town, every train, and every person would use the exact same time. When you cross the line into the next slice, your clock changes by exactly 1 hour. No confusing minutes, no weird numbers. Just a clean, simple change. It sounded perfect, but people were furious. Many town leaders said that changing their clocks was going against nature. They did not want a train company telling them when their day should start, but safety and business were too important to ignore. In 1883, the American railroad companies decided they had enough. On a single day, they forced every station to change its clocks to fit into 4 simple zones. The massive confusion disappeared overnight. 1 year later, in 1884, leaders from 25 countries met in Washington, D.C. They had to decide where the very first time zone should start. They chose Greenwich, a small place in London, England. They chose it because Britain had the biggest navy and most sea maps already used London as their guide. The lines were drawn, and the world finally had its 24 clean time zones. But here's the final twist to the story. If you look at a map of time zones today, those clean, straight lines do not exist anymore. Why? Because human politicians got involved. Governments realized that a straight line could cut a single country right down the middle, making one half of a nation an hour ahead of the other half. Look at China. It is geographically so wide that it should have 5 different time zones, but the government decided they wanted the whole country to feel unified. So today, all of China uses just one single time zone. This means if you live in the far west of China, the sun might not rise until 10 a.m. on your clock. You are walking to school in the pitch black, even though your watch says it is morning. Other countries made even stranger choices. India decided they did not want to pick between 2 zones, so they split the difference right down the middle, creating a time zone that is 5.5 hours away from London. We started with a world where every town followed its own sun. We moved to a world where trains forced us to be organized, and we ended up in a world where time is controlled by borders, politics, and trade. The next time you look at your phone and see the clock change automatically as you travel, remember what you are looking at. You are not looking at nature. You are looking at a system built by an angry engineer who missed his train, kept alive today, so the whole world can work together. Because there are wonders hidden everywhere, and every wonder has a story. This is WonderDocs Studio. Join us for more deep dives into the world's hidden realities. Hit that subscribe button and stay curious.